scanning with the Baofeng AR-152. Okay, so this is the second video in our series, and I'm going to jump straight into scanning. We'll get into programming in another one, but I have a specific reason as to why I'm going to cover scanning first. So I recently gifted one of these units to somebody, pre-programmed it, put a lot of it, their information local to their area. But as we all know, I looked up on the internet local frequencies and things to find, and I printed it and laminated it. A lot of times that stuff might be out of date. So we want to have it be practical. And one of the greatest and easiest ways to start enjoying your radio is to actually actively scan. And so there's two modes. There's a channel scanning mode and a VFO scanning mode that we can leverage. So if I turn on my Baofeng, let's go ahead. It says I'm in channel mode, and you can hear all the little static. There we go. And so I'm in channel mode. I'm actually in GMRS, channel 16, and I do have a license for GMRS. So before any of the wavelength or the, as I've heard many people refer to, the sad hams out there get involved, I have a license. So I've turned on channel 16, and what I'd like to do, the first and easiest way is I have a series of channels pre-programmed in here, and I can simply scan those. And so to do that, right here, if I go on my buttons, make sure I'm pointing, oh, we got a little bit of a wire right there. If I go here all the way across the top and down one, you'll see an asterisk, right, or a star, yeah, asterisk. And there it also says scan next to it. Now if I press and hold it for a couple of seconds, I don't know if you heard that, but it said scanning begin. So now it's going to go and it's actively scanning channels. And it will keep doing that. If I want to stop scanning at any time, I could hit exit and stop that from continuing on. You can also just press any number. And that will do it. I also, though, have the option of changing the direction of the scan. So you can take a look and see, is it scanning up or scanning down? Mine's scanning up right now. We have the up and down indicators right here at the top. Up is to the left, to the right in the middle is the down. And I can simply select the down button, hit that, and it will reverse. So that's how we can do that in channels. And it's going to go through the channels I already have in here and scan those and see if it can pick up anything. So I'm just going to get out of that. We'll go ahead and hit the button. I'm going to go ahead also. Let's see. So I'm going to go back to, now I'm back on 1.6. We're going to turn that off. I don't have to turn it off for this step, but I thought I'd just show you from scratch again. So the one that I would recommend if you're not really getting much on your channels is frequency mode. So VFO or frequency mode, that's the way to go for this. If you want to, because obviously if you programmed in and you have a set number, it's not going to see what you got there, but it'll start at where we're at. I'm going to go ahead. Actually, we're going to put something in to set it for that, and I got this from the directions here, but I am looking for my glasses. Can't believe I put them somewhere. I don't know where. Well, I got another pair of readers here. When you're old, you have readers everywhere. All right, so to go ahead and get this started, we're going to turn it on as before, right? It says I'm in channel mode. I want to change that channel mode to frequency mode. So what I'm going to do now to do that is I'm going to press and hold the menu button for several seconds and it will switch. So let's see if we can pick that up on here. And we'll try that again.
Channel mode.
Oh, it did switch.
Frequency mode.
There we go. So now we're in frequency mode. And then, we can go ahead and set the scanning. We can just go from where we're at. We can enter additional numbers, to get it to a start place. I'm just going to go ahead And for, one of the things that they do offer up in the manual is when you're changing over to VFO or frequency mode, is to set it. So once you've gone ahead and got to there, they recommend hitting the exit until the top number numeric sequence is indicated by the little pyramid there or triangle to the left. Mine already is, so I don't need to do anything there. And then it says you can enter into the numeric keypad the following just to get it to a starting place. So we'll go ahead and do that. And it indicates in the manual to go to 1, 4, 4, 5, 8, 7, then hit 0, and that'll lock it in. So there we go. So now I'm on 1, 4, 4, 5, 8, 7. And to begin scanning, again, very simple. We're going to come over here to the second one down on the right-hand side, the little asterisk and scan. We'll press and hold that.
Scanning begin.
And now it's going to start scanning through the full range of frequencies that are available. So this is what I like to do if I'm going to go ahead and scan, because it's going to give me a lot more possible contact with outside pieces. Now, of course, I am inside, right? I am in the middle of my house. I'm enclosed here in a room. Although I have a nice antenna, we are inside. So, the options are not going to be all that great. So you want to do, if you're using this in that mode, you want to either get near a window or get outside ideally, because remember, we're talking line of sight with this device. And if you're in line of sight, it's going to give you a much greater chance of picking something up. So that's scanning mode. I highly recommend. Give it a try. Give a listen for what's out there. And the beauty of scanning mode is you can go ahead then and reprogram again those stations that you find are useful and coming in for you where you're at. Now, of course, you want to check, what range do they fall in? Is it FRS? Is it GMRS? Is it ham? Because you don't want, excuse me, I'm starting to cough. You don't want any sad hams, going crazy. But for listening, you can listen in on anything. So there you go. That's scanning. I hope you found this useful. You can do scanning both in channel mode and in VFO or frequency mode. I like frequency mode. It's going to take a lot longer to go through everything, but you're going to have a lot more possible hits that, again, you can then look to program in and just have available at your fingertips in channel mode. So with that, it's Mike Giannotti with the Baofeng AR-152. I hope you liked the video. I hope it helps at least. And with that, have a great day.